What is race about? It's kind of humorous, really. It's not about being Oriental or Asian or African American or light skin, dark skin, German, because when you really go to it head on, what you start to notice is anywhere and everywhere on the planet, you're presented with a certain body type, whether it's working in the rice fields, whether it's picking cotton, whether it's working in the trees, whether it's being a hunter or huntress, the body or Arctic, on and on and on. On this planet, and it's always amazing, right? Because, if we just cut to the chase with all of it, it's kind of like, why do some bodies have one form, one color? Why do some bodies float better than others? On and on and on. Now, if we really cut to the chase, let's start with, let's say, Eskimos, way in the North Pole. They have sometimes beards, they have thicker skin, and all this other stuff. Let's say in the Far East, some have a more, even in Greece, actually, like more of an olive color skin. And then in the south, below the equators, we have much more darker skin, dear ones. And it's not just about their skin. Okay. And then we have over here, let's say Asia, Egypt, everything else. Now, isn't it just so amazing how you, as creator, have created this planet? You, as creator, have created the foliage, um, grass, flowers, trees, deserts. It's just uncanny how amazing it is. But isn't it even just as amazing how you've also created a body specifically to that would be able to handle the certain elements of that area. Like in India, their ones have darker skin. Now, why would that be? Now, you look at this, you look at the weather patterns, you look at the sun, you look at the heat, you look at all these different elements, including the crustaceousness of that template of the planet. Their bodies were made with pristine divinity to adapt with those areas. When we go to colder environments, their skins are thicker, their body, even metabolism works different. It's not just about speech, but how their physical body, the creation of it is made when they decide to come in and incarnate on that side, on that part of the planet. They pick up a body that is literally made and created specifically for those weather patterns and that way of life. You go to the south, yeah, deer ones have darker skin at times. Now, it's interesting, right? Because whether it's African American, which I still laugh at, because what about just dark skin? No, 98% of them are from Africa, anyways, or Asian descent, blah, blah, blah. But it is a fact that their body was created specifically to address the climate. Some bodies float better than others. Well, now we come back over to the West. We'll call Caucasian. A Caucasian wouldn't do so hot in it would become really hot actually in the Arctic or the South for long periods of time. Now, that was before there was like, jackets and North Face jackets and all that fun stuff. This is comes back to the very core element in essence. Caucasians, great. They scuba dive, they blah blah blah. Their bodies are made for this climate. And then you get into the climate, then you get into the energies, but you also, when we really look at it, it's kind of interesting, right? How you, genealogy, genetics, culture, color, creed, how all of it was made and designed that you designed, you created, because you are a facet of creator that totally had hands on in this project to create a form that is going to adapt and flourish in any and all of these environments, all the way to skin, um, all the way to body temperature, the thermoregulators in the body. to where someone could be sitting over here freezing and their face freezing, and you're over there saying, "Man, can someone please turn on the air?" Because it's the elements that of part of all the genetic makeup to have your body adapt. Even when you go to the center of the planet and you're looking at the blues, blah blah blah, blues, the grays, and so forth. Yeah, obviously they have that tone, that frequency, that makeup, genetically speaking, to adapt to no sunlight. It's not that the no sun makes them gray or blue, it makes it easier for their bodies to adapt in the surrounding elements for themselves.